Welcome back to another video. My name is Miles. In today's video, we're going to talk about my exact sourcing strategy. I'm going to break down how I like to think about profitable listings, different stuff I look for, as well as specific examples and live sourcing. So I got my SellerAmp shirt on. Make sure you have a free trial of that if you don't already, and let's jump into my screen and get right into it. By the way, post 3 videos a week to help you make more money with online arbitrage. Make sure you subscribe. Do what you got to do on that. 1.9 million sales last 2 months. Can't wait. It's going to be like 2 weeks. I'm going to be able to say 2 million sales last 12 months. Look forward to doing that. So let's get right into my screen and get after it. Bang. We're here inside my screen now. The man Benny the Banjo said, can you make a video talking about variation? Wait, pop up the comment. Pop up the comment right up there. There it is. You see it. Thank you for the comment, Benny the Banjo. Can you make a video talking about variations because it's confusing? I'll do that in this video as well. We're going to start out with the shoe listing, so it's a variation list, so we talk about all that, but let's do that in a few minutes. Thank you for the comment. If you guys have any video recommendations you want to see, let me know in the comments and all that. But my online arbitrage sourcing strategy, to spend 130 grand a month on very profitable items right there. Hope there's no typos in here. But really, my thesis around online arbitrage, right? The harder an item is to find, the longer you'll be able to sell it. The goal is ultimately to build out, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, a baseline of items that you purchase every month that are replenishable types of products that you can sell again and again and again. That's something that I've personally done that's been incredibly helpful for me. And the reason why, or more so, the stuff I look for is stuff that takes coupons, right? With coupons tend to be evergreen, but they're a barrier to entry that new sellers and just competition in general, most of them aren't going to find compared to me, who I know I'm good at finding coupons and everything. I actually have a video all about that right here, as well as stuff with variations I like to sell because it's confusing for newer sellers like my boy Benny the Banjo, but luckily we're going to solve that in this video for you guys to talk about variations. Generally higher ASP. It's a lot harder to understand an item that's 40 bucks that's then 32 after a 20% coupon. That makes it profitable than an item that's just like 20 bucks chilling on Walmart, that type of thing. So that's why I like selling a lot of stuff with variations, because it's an additional barrier to entry over people. And I like to not buy from the largest websites. I don't like to buy from Walmart. I don't like to buy from Target, different stuff like that, Walgreens, CVS, because a lot of sellers are looking there. Those sites tend to come up on tactical arbitrage searches and all that. And I want to be buying stuff that doesn't come up on tactical arbitrage searches, that maybe there's multiple listings for the same product. That'll happen a lot. The UPC doesn't match. If the UPC doesn't match, then all the retail arbitrage people are immediately disqualified from that because it's not going to scan in correctly, not unless they're just manually searching stuff. And the combination of coupons, variations, high ASP, not buying from the large websites, all of that as an overall thesis for my catalog creates a lot of longevity and repurchasing, which is repurchasing and stability. These stable keep charge. We're going to look at one of those in a few minutes, and that lets the compound effect go to work. And that 3 months from now, there's going to be stuff you find next week and the week after that you can repurchase, and that multiplies the output of your time initially. Right now, that there's a much higher lifetime value to one item if it has a repurchase effect to it. Obviously, you have no idea until you've already sold through it and validated and all that, but you get the idea. In this stuff, in arbitrage, you make money when you buy. That's why sourcing is where the upside is. Like, don't worry about optimizing, in my opinion, stuff you're under like 5 to 10 grand a month of profit. Just buy, source, focus on getting good at sourcing, and everything else will follow in terms of ideal outcomes in your Amazon business on that. Finding good items is hard, but that's why when you find good items, there's potential that you can sell them for months, potentially even years. Beyond that, there's a couple of SKUs I've been on for over a year. At this point, all you guys watch this, see, I'm going to say this, and almost no one will do it, but the people who do it, they'll get great results from it. You need to build out an Amazon social circle. You need to find people you can be friends with that do this kind of stuff. And luckily, all of this I'm about to recommend you do is free. I would say start like an Amazon social media page, start talking to people in the Discords, right? Because everyone's online, because there's no one in person pretty much to talk to about this kind of stuff. So that way we need to go to online communities. Finding good items is hard, and building an Amazon social circle is ironically not actually that hard. It just takes a little while, and there's no direct ROI from it, but there is high indirect ROI to getting to know people. So get an Amazon social media page open, start talking to people, say, hey, let's get on the phone sometime. Everything. That's how I met Garrett, that's how I met Warner, made hundreds of thousands of profit with both those, both through sharing leads, different businesses we got going on, and all that. So that's very important. In terms of looking at a listing that has variations right here, so checking out, so these are on Women's Cloud X sneakers. So I'll walk through immediately what I look through when I look at an item. So right here, I can see 1,000 ratings. I know it's selling quick. Hop over here, BSR estimated sales on SellerAmp right here. Shout out to SellerAmp right there. So the 19K BSR is obviously low. I consider anything below like a 50K rank pretty low, but I'll go down here to data, product details, and then see the 90-day average right here. And see the 90-day average, okay, it's 25K. It's a little lower than right here. Oh, it's actually a little higher, yeah. So 19K right there. And then hopping in to the Keepa chart, I can see that this is pretty stable right here. So it's moving at like 160 to like 185 right here. So we can estimate it out of like buy box 176 right now. We'll call it like 170 right here. So assuming we can find this for like 90, 95, maybe even 100 right here, we're going to see some decent ROI right here. And there's variations. So some of your competition immediately comes to this listing and says, hey, there's variations. I'm confused. I don't know how to tell which one's selling the quickest. The important thing is the BSR holds true for the entire listing, but the Keepa, each individual variation, which is each size, each color of each size, has its own Keepa chart. So that's how you gauge the demand. You can also gauge the demand by going in here, variations, and filter top to bottom from the ratings and figure out which of the variations has the highest ratings percentage, which you can estimate is going to translate to having a lot of sales right here. So these black and white ones in a size 8 are moving out 176. They have pretty low competition, only 12 sellers. And looking at this individual Keepa chart, we can see these are pretty stable as well and have been for a good part of the last year. And looks like demand has picked up a lot for these as of the past year or so. But even if it's the last 3 months, the demand's pretty high. We definitely want to take advantage of those right there. Same thing though right here. If we hop back in here and filter top to bottom, scroll down here to something that only has 1% of the ratings, we can see if we look at the Keepa, this is still going to be selling. And it's definitely not as often. There's a total lack of supply here, but when they are in stock, you can see they are selling right here. So we can definitely get a vibe of that it is selling right here. So definitely don't discriminate against stuff that only has 1% of the ratings. I typically like to say, consider it, like assume these were each their own Keepa charts. Go off that, have that make your buying decision. Another reason why I like a higher ASP is it's not just confusing for newer sellers, but it's also you need less sales to make the same amount of money when you're operating with a high ASP. So that's a decent value add right there too. Right here, so on these red ones, they only have a 7 and a 6.5, so we can pay like up to like 130 for these. And I would actually be surprised if we can end up finding these. Red, blue right here. Yeah, Gregory's right here. So 140. And oh, it looks like these are out of stock. I was gonna say cloud on. Let's see what else they have here. Oh, not coming up right there. So that 140 would have been close right here. Let's just see what comes up here. So 99, 140. Oh yeah, Amazon seller. That's not what we're looking for here. Zappos REI. Okay, we'll hop back to one of those common colors and see what they got for this. So right here, I could see this is a stable Keepa chart. And if we head to here, data offers, we can hop over here and see when people were first seen on it. We'd see 20 months ago, 20 months ago, 4 months ago, 2 months ago, 7 months ago. There's a good chance that people are replanning these items. So then with SellerAmp, I can go in and open up all the FBA sellers in here. And so you can literally, if you're looking to get started sourcing, start with this listing, do exactly what I'm showing in here and open up all their FBA sellers and see what else they are moving right in here. I'll pretty much open up anyone with like 50 plus reviews. Then you can see their entire catalog. You can brand filter, you can category filter right here and go out and source these items. So these ones we want to pay like 95, 100, stuff like that. I was going to say that was close right there. Finish Line, I'm sure, has a sale. You could probably take advantage of, and we just want, yeah, all black right here with the white on logo. So yeah, clearly somewhere people are getting these for like 100. Don't quite know where though. Right here, all right. So either way, I'm sure there's coupons that you can use on those, but I come right here, and then now we have a bunch of people who we know have been selling that item for a while. So then you can look at their catalog in here. You can filter down to specific brands, and all that's person doing a lot of electronics right here. Looks like they're not interesting. So they have a bunch of reviews, so we know they're making a bunch of money. They're competing with Amazon on a lot of stuff. So something like this, I would probably come in and filter to specific brand just so I know I'm not going to compete with Amazon on any of this stuff. Right here, and these are like, let's see if we can get any of these down. Oh, it's looking like sales are pretty seldom on these, but clearly maybe these have outlets or something like that. Right here, same deal. Right here, on, same stuff. Yeah, so a lot of people really focus on this brand on. It looks like this guy's all over the place, but he has a ton of ratings, so he's making a bunch of money. Right here, so this is the sourcing method I use. Then it's coming, like we'll pull up a listing or two in terms of here. Right here, so it'd pop up this listing, same deal, right? I can see 600 ratings. Right here, I know it's moving, and see the BSR 34K. Come data product details, and see the 9-day average is 35K right here. Pop to variations within Keepa, filter top to bottom, 13% right here. So we can see this Keepa, most likely going to be pretty stable. Not bad at all. And then hop right in here and get creative. All right, so this is going to be profitable right here. So 110, especially if we have a coupon we can use on here. Let's see, so they have rewards. Let's see, so I'd say fit to run. So 110 is going to be close on here. 110. Now I would Google like fit to run rewards, different stuff like that. But yes, this is exactly how I source. This is listings you can start off with. You can maybe source this one, check out some of these other sizes if those make sense. Add a 110 cost as well right here. So 174. Yeah, a lot of those are going to be close, especially if you can find a coupon for this, say, which I know they have some type of rewards right here, but they might also have like an email coupon, something like that. You would want to join this email list and all that. So yeah, thank you guys for checking out this video. If you're interested in getting my direct help scaling your online arbitrage videos, business, check out the link in the description to apply for my coaching program. That being said, have a great day. Thanks a lot. Let me know what videos you guys want to see, and I'll see you guys on Friday for another.